I got started with Kennedy Merck in 2014. I was working during that summer on the 2014 legislative session as a part of the Planned Parenthood Pact, and really got to know the Rhode Island political landscape. After being a student in Providence, you're just kind of surrounded by this bubble of liberal ideas, and you just assume that off the bat everyone who's living in this area that you are calling home for 4 or more years is also surrounded in this liberal bubble. And then leaving College Hill and going to work on campaigns, it was actually not every Democrat having progressive ideals, mostly not being pro-choice. And so that really got me fired up as someone who grew up in the conservative Christian South, moving up to like the quote-unquote ideal blue North. I was like, oh, well, everyone's automatically going to have the same exact ideals as what I hoped. I was leaving from down south, and that wasn't the case. And so that got me really fired up to work on different issues in 2014, and then I worked on worked for the PAC again in 2016. And then most recently, had been following the RHCA, RPA, and that really got me involved in a lot of the work in a different way, because I was a part of the Coalition for Reproductive Freedom. It had several different names when I first joined it, and none of the legislation was getting passed. It had been years and years and years to get Roe v. Wade codified into Rhode Island law. And then it was the work of like activists showing up and making almost a spectacle out of what it meant to be in politics. You didn't have to be this nice, shiny, polished toy or like idea of what it meant to be involved in politics. You could be someone in a t-shirt organizing with your friends and families, playing a ukulele in the state house to show your dissent. And that's what really got me fired up, that if people could show up as their authentic selves in a movement and actually create change and get this law passed, that I had been working with a group for 5 years and there was no traction. And then a mass of people wearing pink shirts, black shirts, wearing handmaid's veils can go and make change. That really got me interested in actually being a part of the larger change and not just being like the person wearing the t-shirt, but being the person helping organize further more people in t-shirts dissenting.